Hey there everyone, and welcome to this week's final Vtuber reading of the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and then it will be just whenever I feel like it. At least once a week, I'll say. Or I'll try. And, yeah. Also, real quick, today is the last day you can vote for what I'll be streaming in the weekend. And that's so far gonna be Dead by Daylight, for which I actually have something somewhat interesting planned, or at least funny haha moments for you in all likelihood, for those of you who actually watch me stream. Anyway, the Monster Girl we will be reading about today, we actually had a variant of it earlier in Volume 1. It is the Arch Imp. Yeah, there's not much of a difference there between the Arch Imp and the regular Imp. Actually, I think the clothing has a different color. And she actually has armor on her tail, by the looks of it. But anyway... Alright, Arch Imp, family, succubus, type, fiend, habitat, the monster realm, nature, simple and selfish, and of course the diet is essence of human men specifically. Also, just real quick FYI, there wasn't actually a lot of artwork related to the Arch Imp, so I actually had to use the, I'll say the additional artwork that is actually in the Monster Girl entry here itself, so yeah. Anyway, the Arch Imp is a mutation of the Imp. Page 176 from the previous volume. That carries vast magical power in her small form. Some Arch Imps metamorphose directly from imps via mana acquired through frequent sexual activity. Others are born Arch Imps. If they have feathers or fathers who are powerful magi or heroes, though they are quite similar to imps. Alright, sorry I had a tongue twister there. Although they are similar to imps in appearance, I mean that's stating the obvious. In all honesty, that's just stating the obvious here. Alright, their wings and tail are of lighter pigmentation, and they have white in their hair. Alright. Well, in there. Those features are observable in the Overlord and her daughters, which suggests the Arch Imp enjoys an especially full measure of the Overlord's mana, and is closer to her in nature than most of her succubi kin. The Arch Imp, or the Arch Imp's luscious power is far more fiendish than even that of high-order monsters such as the succubus proper. Alright. Her magical powers, or her magical arts, are allure and sensual techniques of stimulation are outstanding. Alright. Of her magic powers of allure and sense. Yeah. However, her mental capacity is about as simple as any other imp. So it's essentially just a superpowered imp. Got it. She attacks men according to her desire. In fact, a preponderance, sorry for that long pause there, and I probably still mispronounced that word, of the archimps do not even realize that they are archimps. Oh, proprietors. Alright. And live inconsequentially among other imps. A man seduced by an archimp's magic. Also, since that's the first part of the entry done here, let's just say there is a slight wall of text underneath the additional artwork. I just realized. That literally is quite right now the longest additional artwork text there. The archimp's magic sees her as unbearably charming. Lolicon. So defiling that, or so delightful that he will want to spoil her. Thus, when the archimp comes begging for intimate relations, alright, they keep changing what they use for that sort of action. Most men cannot say no and end up copulating with her just as she desires. Archimps exude their magical charms. Unconsciously, they are unaware that they apply such arts. This ignorance is rather inconvenient, as an archimp will interpret his behavior favorably. More often than not, she will think of him as a generous and entertaining man, willing to give her all that she desires. And so she takes him in a flash. Her body and her skills are those of a high-order sex fiend, though she is unaware of this as well. Even simply touching and putting her lover wakes a pleasure. Under unawareness. Touching and putting her lover, or petting, her lover wakes a pleasure in his body, in his body so keen that he becomes erect and ready to amuse her at once. Alright, I don't condone this kind of action towards lollies, so just say that here. I mean, sure, some of their outfits are cute, and I will admit I actually do like lolly characters and everything, but that is literally to the normal extent. Like, if their outfits are actually kind of cute. Anyway, at once, her downstairs area is so tight that a rush of pleasure nearly makes him spurt the moment she sinks onto his eggplant. Alright. If she pleads for him to come for her, he is likely to release. And I just realized how that sentence sounded, and it's probably exactly how it sounded to me. Anyway, to release his essence right then and there. Now that the man is more beloved to her than any other, the arch-imp's nagging turns more obscene. Her pleas and pleasure manipulating him into her abject slave. I mean, some women are into that sort of thing. Devoted to her from the bottom of his heart. Again, there are people into that sort of thing. Imps are often summoned as servants by magi. On rare occasions, however, a magus intending to call an imp is bestowed an arch-imp instead. If he should mistake her for an imp and seal with her a contract of servitude, he will quickly find that he is not the master. Arch-imps, with their vast magic, have a power common to imps have a power common imps do not possess. The ability to turn human women into monsters, being the tricky creature that they are, arch-imps love to draw humans into mischief. When entertaining women, they will teach them games of pleasure, thus transforming them into imps, so that their trickery can grow even more fun. If a single arch-imp is allowed in a human settlement, it may not be long before a throng of imps like playful lecherous women are causing the citizenry all kinds of trouble. Holy shit, that was a mouthful. Sorry for any pauses there, because again, English isn't exactly my first language, so I do tend to have a little bit of issue, mostly with this book in particular. Anyway, now onwards to the little bit of text that is below the additional artwork, so yeah. Which I also, FYI, had to use as the thumbnail, because there is no art whatsoever of the arch-imp. And somehow I'm happy about that. Upon being interviewed, this arch-imp ignored the questions posed to her and boasted this fine man does everything I ask of him. He gets hard whenever I desire and comes for me as much as I want. Communication with such monsters presents a perplexing difficulty. I mean, alright. I mean, it's literally, they say, oh yeah, we by chance actually interviewed this arch-imp that's shown in the additional artwork, and yeah. I mean, to be fair, let me just look on the next page, and motherfucker. Well, turns out that I'm not actually gonna say the name, but it turns out that what I actually based my name off of on YouTube is actually the next entry. Yay. And let's just say, I do like the design, but dang. Anyway, back to the Archimp. Yeah, what can I say? It's essentially just an imp that has more magic powers and abilities than the common imp. And I will say, I would actually, if I was a magi and I was summoning an imp for service, yeah, I would do real good research before that, cause I definitely would not want to summon an arch-imp by mistake. But I will say I do like the arch-imp, despite, you know. I actually like how in the illustration the horns look. I mean, certain parts of the outfit I obviously don't like, but that's just my own opinion. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this VTuber reading of the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and it's the final one for this week. So, yeah. Also, just another reminder here, it is the last day you can vote for what I'll be streaming in the weekend. So feel free to have a look, see what you want me to stream for. That is on that list, guys. YouTube doesn't allow more than 5 options. Maybe you should get onto that, YouTube. Anyway, feel free to vote on that. Currently, again, Dead by Daylight is winning, so yeah. Again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Or stream of whatever I'll be making or streaming. So yeah, bye!